So at first pass, like I really liked the underwriting. I was like, wow, this seems like a really great deal. And the more and more I looked into it, the less I was interested in it. I like some of the assumptions that you made, but I don't agree with some of the other assumptions. And that could just be a difference of opinion and of how you guys wanted to run the deal and how we would run a deal.
On it, but the way we underwrite is based on the rent value add. So the rents are what they are now, and then we see where the rental gap is in the market. So if you go to the second page, which it says value add, and right there at the very top, there where it says average premium for, could you explain those two lines, Nick, so he understands how it's calculated?
Yeah, so basically it's I was looking at the comps for, because this is in the dead center of like the city of Raleigh. So near all the metropolis, and just a booming growth industry. So I was looking at the comps, they're getting $1,000 for a 1 bedroom in downtown Raleigh. Some are getting 1150. Let's see, a 2 bathroom is getting 1275.
Are you using the comps from Marcus and Millichap's?
We usually never go off of whatever.
Okay, good. Because
No,
none of
I,
these
Like,
properties that they
never.
have listed as rental comps are even remotely close. The only one that we
Never
thought
look at those
maybe had a standing chance about being a potential was number 3, Anderson Hills. But all of these are just not, I mean, they're not even the same build class or anything.
We
no,
literally never, ever, ever cared whatever they gave us.
Right. I agree.
So,
we're doing our own research. And I use these as a base, but you can just look, Manor at 6 floors. That's not that's an A-class property built,
Yeah.
10 years ago. There's no way that's a
So, I mean, I think it's maybe a little too broad of a stroke here because it's like you're just saying that everything's $300 under market, but I didn't really have any kind of unit mix to compare about what you guys thought you could do on the rent on individual units versus what we would.
So that's kind of
I don't think he's saying that there's anything wrong with the underwriting at this point. What he's saying is that it's just not broken down on the rental mix.
Yeah,
Page.
that's what I'm saying there. Yeah.
However, I know that you have those that information actually on your desktop there. You're looking at it, but you forgot to put it on the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So whatever you're looking at, he just wants to understand like what's your 1 bedrooms, what's your studios, and what's your 3 bedrooms.
Absolutely. So do you have access to the rent roll, Tim?
I do, yeah. And that was another thing. Like, as soon as I opened up the rent roll, that kind of painted a big picture of this, how the operations of this property are and why he's actually selling it.
Okay. And what did you come up with?
I found that every single one of those tenants had some kind of balance, whether some people were prepaying, which is great, but almost every, like maybe 50 or 60% of them were behind in some way, shape, or form. It didn't matter to me if it was 50 cents, $1, or $1,000. So
Right.
Part of the story that I found with this current owner of why he's trying to sell it is because he's having a terrible time trying to collect rents. The property is, to him, currently a headache property. You're always having, it's a property management logistical nightmare trying to get money from all the tenants,
Right.
trying to get everybody to pay on time. There's just a lot of problems there. And Section 8 is paying almost 50% of the rent. So they're only collecting 50%. It's like $150 to $200 per person. And they're really struggling to do that. So I think that's part of the problem of why he's interested in selling it.
Upgrade those apartments, upgrade the exterior of the building. It's a great buy. The $300 across the board is, what's that? If you increase rents even from the 1 bedroom, the 2 bedroom, the 3 bedroom, we would hit market based on a building, not an A-class building, but a B-class building. So our strategy is always to find a C-class building in a B-class neighborhood, and that's what this is.